Waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning is it's a different experience, especially when you're laying with your girl. When y'all have to get up for work for a few hours, but dawn is coming up, your room is getting lighter, morning wood is kicking in, and you can see her face more clearly, and you're just watching her sleep peacefully. She just looks so pretty, beautiful even. Oh man, it looks like she used some good moisturizer last night. The $60 one. And all you can do is stare at her for a little bit and just marvel at her beauty. And the whole time you just be thinking, damn, I want to fuck the shit out of her. You know, give her something to start her day off good with. Give her some energy. See, what a lot of people don't know is the morning time is the best time to actually have sex. I mean, we already know that men have morning wood. That's where you at your stiffest, You rock. You good. You're like a missile. But what's not common knowledge is morning time is when women are at their wettest. And there's a scientific explanation for it, but I'm not going to get into all that. But Google does work. You know, you can look that up yourself. But yeah, women are at their wettest early in the morning because whether they know it or not, whether they had like sex in their dream or if they're just having a regular dream, women actually orgasm while they're sleeping, which sometimes can explain why, they're so wet and they're so horny when they wake up themselves, but they can't explain why. And as a man, you can't in good conscience just leave her that way. It wouldn't be the gentleman thing to do. So you gotta help her. So this is when you would pull the covers back. And let me just say, God bless the women with thick thighs. Y'all know the old saying, thick thighs make the dick rise. But anyway, yeah, so you gotta pull back the cover. And you gotta remember that she's still sleeping. You don't want to be rough. You gotta be gentle with her. So you gently spread her legs open. Now it's going to be an initial shock because of course she's sleeping. She's not expecting it. So it's at this point where you lick the entire vagina in one stroke with your tongue. Her body is going to realize what's going on. And then her body will open up for you. And that is when you start eating it properly. Now, I think we all know how to eat it, but it has to be different because it's first thing in the morning and y'all not ready. You know, y'all gotta warm your bodies up. So you take your time. There's no rush. Y'all still got a couple hours. You know. And then once you start getting into it, and then she'll start rubbing your head, you can feel her squirming just a little bit. You know? Let her sit up a little bit so she can see what you're doing. And you talk to her. You ask her questions. Ask her, does she like it? Let her know how sweet she tastes and how juicy she is. Ask her, does she like it? Play with it for a little bit. Just use your fingers. Now, at some point, she's gonna get a little flustered, you know, because now she wants you to fuck her. Nah, man. Show her that you're in charge right now. You're in control. Y'all go as you go. So keep playing with her. Suck on your fingers a little bit. Now, I do hope that you trimmed your fingernails. Don't make this uncomfortable for her. Make sure you tell her that you love her. Ask her, does she know that? Let her know that you're going to make sure she has a good day today. She deserves it. Ask her how she likes it. How does it feel? Does she want you to go faster or slower? You gotta talk her through that now, man. Make sure she make a mess on your fingers. Let her see how nasty she is. Mm, mm, mm. She is definitely nasty. And then you just pull her in closer. You make eye contact with her before you slide your dick in. And then you kiss her. You start kissing on her neck. You start nibbling on her earlobe. And you're still talking her through it. You giving her a dick. But you're still talking to her. Go at a nice pace. By now, you should have found your stroke. But if you haven't, it's okay. Take your time. Make sure you work them hips. Open them hips up. Keep rotating. Now it's at this point where she's gonna tell you that she's coming. She's about to nap. Do not trick yourself into thinking that this means that you need to go harder or you need to go faster or slower or whatever. Maintain that same stroke that you've been having and just go at that pace. Now you can feel it. Because at this point, it's in this position where you can look down at your knee and you can see that lovely gift that she left you. That's how you know you're doing a good job, buddy. Keep going if you want. Now, it's at that point that's when you the man then. You're in control. You can do what you want. Yeah, choke her a little bit. She might like it. You never know. And after a while, you just flip her over. Let her ride you. Let her show you she got them Megan Thee Stallion knees. Let her do the crybaby on your dick. Now again, you could take over, but let her have some fun. Let her be in control this time. Let her do her thing. Just look at her facial expressions while she rides your dick. You can see that she'll be having the time of your life. Don't stop her. Let her do what she gonna do. And this is where you gotta leave it up to God, if you know what I mean. Me personally, I'm not letting her jump off. I gotta fill her up. And then after all that is done, you let her fall asleep back in your arms again until it's time to go to work. Just how you start off a good day. And now that annoying coworker, they're a little less annoying. Her boss that nags all the damn time, doing a lot of bitching and complaining, that's going in one ear and out the other. All she's thinking about is how great you made her feel this morning. She can't wait to talk to you on her lunch break. She's thinking about you, man. And if you really want to impress her, if you really want to show her something, send some flowers and some chocolate to her job. Give her a little card and say, just because it's Wednesday. I guarantee you, she's going to have a surprise for you when you get home.